Welcome back to the 2023 ARF Cup in Bali, Indonesia. Going on the live stream in the main stage right now is the C team between Philippines and Indonesia. So earlier we had 2 of the teams play, and now we're doing the next 3 of the 5-team squad matchup. Joining me here today is Roundnet Australia, Joel Reed or Red? Reed, okay, couldn't figure that one out looking on the back of your jersey, but he's going to be joining me commentating today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. All right, let's jump right into it.
Great.
All right, okay guys, let's give him the signal to start. So serving right now is Auie for Team Philippines. Oh,
that's a great serve. Looks pretty clean to me.
Let's see what the observers say.
Observers are talking. Observer signals clean.
Clean.
Okay.
Looks like maybe a little.
Auie being one of the great young players coming through the Philippine ranks. Played as an alternate yesterday and is now playing on the C team.
Oh, he was an alternate. I didn't even realize that.
Yesterday was an alternate.
Who's he replacing? Oh, Vic.
I think he's
Coach Vic.
Vic, yeah.
Yes, Vic went down with a ankle sprain. Oh! Nice serve. Oh, so we got 2 for the Philippines and 0 for Indonesia.
That's a crazy righty cut. Nunu was not ready for that one.
Yeah. So coming into this, Team Philippines is currently, they won their 2 games, so they're up 2-0. So all they got to do is clinch 1 more game, and then they take home the.
And that's 3 in a row.
Wow. But all they got to do is clinch 1 more game, and they take home the bronze.
What a way to start from Auie.
I know, right?
Having a chance here to prove himself.
As an alternate.
It's 3 aces in a row.
Yeah. He didn't even play yesterday.
Yeah.
So like he's not warmed up or as much as any of these guys.
Yeah. Indonesia hasn't even touched the ball yet. Here we go. He steps out with his right. Hits a cut. Back pockets up. Over the top. So Indonesia's going to start 3 points down before they've even served.
Yeah, they had a hole to dig themselves out of. 2 points down.
Nunu stepping up to serve, down 1-3 here. He fakes left, fakes right, hits front rim.
Yeah, I mean, the energy today is way more than yesterday. I think yesterday people were still just kind of feeling out the teams and feeling out the play, and I think now they're like, okay, we played these guys before.
Yeah.
So now they're not going to be surprised by anything.
Yeah. It sounds like, though, that the Philippines and Indonesia both switched up their seedings for this match.
Oh, yes, that's right. For those just joining us, 1 second.
There we go.
Good rally going. For those just joining us, you can get all the information on the format at www.asianroundnetfederation.com, and then under events, go to ARF Cup. It has all the details on the format, but we're doing 5 team squads, 2+3 format. Team Philippines is leading 2-0 in this matchup for the bronze position.
I heard that both of the other matchups went to 3 sets.
Yes.
It's amazing how close it is here.
Oh, 5? Okay. The streamers are relying on us to keep the score, so.
That's a rim, but they've played through. That's a really nice flick from Auie there.
Nice.
Keeping their lead well here.
Yeah, I mean, to come out as an alternate and just prove like, hey, I mean, I'm capable of filling these shoes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Must be such a confident boost for him. And this Filipino team, once they get rolling and once they get hot, like they're really hard to slow down.
Yeah. Especially on the from the service line.
I mean, you played with them yesterday. How did you feel about playing them? I mean, they're quite fierce, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. Especially once they get some momentum. Really hard to stop. We played their 1 seed, Unray and Mark. Full play. I think we held them pretty well. Like we were having a few aces. I think we ended up winning pretty comfortably.
3, 6, ready?
But then we played them in the. Oh, here we go. Fault there from Nunu. We played them again in the semi-finals. And they came back and beat us in the 2nd and 3rd set. We ended up having to forfeit the 3rd set, which is a bit unfortunate.
Wow.
My teammate got injured.
Oh, yes, Tom.
Momentum seems to be everything for these guys. And right now, the Philippines have got all of it.
Yeah, in the last stream, when they came out, they lost the first game, and they were like kind of tense. And then the next game, they won by the skin of their teeth. They went to deuce. And then the third game, they were loose, they were dancing, and they were like hitting aces left and right, and they won comfortably by I think 5 points.
That's a really wide serve. Good set there, right over the net.
Yeah. Oh, good placement there by Nunu.
And just looked like a little bit of hesitation on defense there from Auie. Just didn't quite commit to going long, and Nunu puts it right between them.
Ijen to serve. Yeah, the storyline here was that, you know, Team Indonesia. Oh, good touch from Ijen, just couldn't get it up.
There wouldn't have been a good touch there. Tell me, wouldn't have had a good touch.
Observers having to.
Yeah, so are we saying that the other Indonesian player wouldn't have had a good touch? And that's usually what it is. The player needs to have had a good touch in order to get a redo. We'll see what the observers say, though.
If I was to guess, I think they're just going to end up redoing this. Yeah. I was saying earlier how it's kind of interesting to see how like different countries call certain things.
Looks like they gave the point there.
Okay.
So 8-4 to the Philippines now.
So like certain countries are a little more lenient with things than others, so you kind of see that manifest a little bit in the play.
Yeah, definitely. We were having a few conversations, just clarifying the rules, making sure we were all on the same page. Auie steps out, hits a serve, but hits back rim.
So it's a double fault for.
Now we're going 5-8. Nunu here to serve. Nunu, Indonesian team captain.
Oh. I did not realize he was the team captain.
Serving 5-8. Steps out, hits a big left. That's a great touch, though.
Oh, good hit from Dom.
That's a hit to put it away.
I had the opportunity to play with Dom in Manila a few months ago when I visited, and he's improved a lot. I mean, he just learned how to cut serve.
Yeah, wow. Oh! What a serve!
Just as I say that, he gets a nice ace.
Steps out, hits with his left, much like Rahul Murphy.
You hear that, Dom? You've been compared to Rahul Murphy.
Fakes it again. Steps out, hits a drop. I think Ijen had it covered there. Goes for a second serve now.
Oh, nice serve.
Low. What a touch, though.
Oh, and a little drop there. Did he clear the no-hit zone? Yes, I think they're giving it to him.
Really good hit from Ijen there.
6-10 now. Philippines with a comfortable 4-point lead. Let's see if Indonesia can get a break, a much-needed break here.
He steps back, hits the serve,
oh,
straight at the body,
oh.
And now we can't get it back there.
Nice jam. Right at Dom's chest. Those are the hardest ones to get when it's that awkward spot, between.
Ijen serving again, 7-10 after his first break of the match. Ooh, not quite. Interesting how he steps back and then serves with his hips facing away from the net.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting serving techniques on this Indonesian team. I think part of that comes from a result of them not being as connected to the international community. They've kind of just developed their own style in a way.
Yeah, okay.
But we were saying earlier on previous streams that, you know, an advantage/disadvantage that Indonesia had is not being as involved in the international Roundnet scene. They've never seen these people, but they've also never seen them.
Yeah.
So they've surprised a lot of people. They definitely caught Japan off guard yesterday when they made it to this bronze one.
Hits it through Auie's legs. Okay, Nunu serving 8-11.
See if they can close this gap a little more.
Hits the right.
Strong left.
Left. Okay, second serve here. Oh, that's a low drop.
You got that front pocket.
That's a
but Dom and was ready for it.
Yeah, really clean flick to put it away. All right, 12-8 here, we rotate.
Yeah, I mean, the Filipino team has been training a lot in preparation for this.
I've heard they're playing almost every day.
Yeah, I mean, they came in with gold aspirations. I mean, they weren't here to settle for third or second. They wanted gold, and they had every expectation of getting gold. And now that they find themselves in the bronze, they're in the bronze match, they're determined to at least come home with some hardware.
And I think they want to make a show. They
Yes.
want to really put on a show for everyone.
Yeah, in the last matchup, we had guys doing between the leg serves and stuff. They really were trying to put on a show for everybody watching the stream.
Yeah.
Makes my job as a commentator more exciting.
More to talk about. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Little drop serve. Oh, that's a strong
that
hit
was
on
an
two from
angry
Nunu.
hit there by Nunu.
Yeah.
Saying, I'm not even going to give you a chance at this one.
Really trying to wrestle some momentum back here.
They find themselves in the hole a little bit still. Down 4. Ijen to serve.
It's a good serve. Keeps it down.
Good touch by
Oh,
Dom.
that's a great push.
That serve receive, I mean, beautiful serve receive. Auie to serve.
Hasn't had any real breaks since his run right at the start.
Oh,
That's a great
good
serve,
left.
though. Yeah, they get the touch. And
Oh.
round 2. There you go.
Nunu.
There's that break.
Nunu had to kind of hit it a little awkwardly, giving it a very easy chance for the Philippines.
Yeah, Ijen with a really high set, touching the ball right above his head. Means that Nunu just doesn't have quite as much time to choose where he wants to hit it. That's a
Ooh.
really low drop.
Oh, good body by Dom. Caught Auie a little off guard there.
Yeah. Couldn't quite get it high enough for Auie to be able to make the second touch.
You know, Buddy Hammond and Clark Marshall did an Asian clinic tour, and
Yeah.
since that, the defense in Asia has improved dramatically. I mean, you could tell that they really took what they learned to heart.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what I noticed, especially playing the Philippines yesterday, was just, firstly, the way that they play body defense. Really, you really tell that Buddy Hammond did a lot of work with them.
Absolutely.
Incredible. And then just the way that they adjusted.
Yes.
Nunu stepping out here to serve. That's really nice. Waiting till the ball's so low. But the Philippine team that we played, Auie and Mark, they just adjusted so well. So at first we were hitting over them as they both came into body, but then adjusted to send someone long and forced us to try and hit past them, which we weren't able to do. And they got a lot of breaks just bringing the ball back, putting it on.
And they're so quick, too.
Yeah, that's right. Really agile. Okay,
I mean-
11-16 here. Ijen to serve.
This Filipino team is the youngest team here, I believe. They say a lot of youth and a lot of speed on their side.
Yeah. That's a great step through hit from Auie.
So Philippines with a comfortable lead here. 17 for the Philippines, 11 for Indonesia.
Oh, that was really close to being incredible. Doesn't even step
I
out.
was about to say, yeah, he looked like he was on his tippy toes when he hit that. Oh, great ace. So, for those just joining again, the Philippines are up 2-0 in this squad matchup. So all they have to do is secure one more win to take it home. So Indonesia, the pressure is really on them to get the next 3. So every game is vital here.
It's definitely possible. Australia did it to the Philippines last night, losing the first 2 matchups, and then coming back and winning the last 3.
Yeah. And credit to Indonesian coach Danny for having the strategy that ended up causing them to beat Japan. They kind of just knew Japan had a really strong 1 team, and they were they didn't think they had anybody that could take on that team, but they knew that Japan didn't have a lot of depth. So instead, they put their lower team to face the Japanese team, and then they ended up winning the other 4
Yeah.
in quite decisive fashion, and really taking the Japanese team off guard.
Yeah. Here we go. Nunu serving here, 12-18. Steps out to left and it goes high.
Is Nunu a lefty predominantly? I mean, he seems to be using his left an awful lot.
Yeah. But he's also hit a few good righty serves. Okay, up 9-3. Dom serving. That is real wide. Nunu needs a good set here.
Oh!
Puts it on. Dom gets a touch. Okay, second set.
Yeah, no hit zone infraction. Tom, the observer, quick to call that one. So and it's now 20-12.
Set point here for Dom. He steps out. Oh, tries to be Rahul Murphy again. Doesn't quite work. Steps out. It's a nice righty serve.
The double fault. I mean, when you're up 8 points, you can take as many shots as you need to hopefully try to bring home an ace to win this one out.
Ijen needs 7 breaks in a row here to bring back game 1. First serve goes high.
Yep.
Looks like might be having some issues with his calf there.
Yeah, it looked like he was massaging it a little bit.
Okay. Looking ready, steps up, hits the serve, and it goes high. And that's game 1 to the Philippines.
Yes.
21-13.
Pretty decisive.
Yeah, it didn't really look like they were in any troubles.
Yeah.
Had 3 breaks right at the start and then just kept going from there.
So what do you think Indonesia needs to do to turn this around?
I think the big thing here is they just need to get their setting more controlled. Give themselves more time to hit, because there's a few of their hits that they're just being forced to rush because the set's just going a bit too low. And they're just hitting it straight to the Philippines. And the Philippines, Dom and Auie, are just playing really clean offense, giving themselves a lot of times on the sets and relying a lot on their push and open flicks
Yes.
to just get past. The Indonesians struggling with their body defense, not really getting that low, and so when Dom and Auie hit these really low flicks, there's not much they can do.
Yeah. I think I noticed that as well. It looks like Ijen, though, is struggling a little bit over there with an injury. He's having his medical team check him out for a bit. Hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully he can come back and fight for the second game. I mean, like we said earlier, they really have to win all 3 if they're going to have any chance at this. Well, they have to win all 3 if they're going to get bronze. And I know how badly Team Indonesia wants to bring some hardware to their home country. I mean, they are the host nation, so it's really important for them to get this out, but we'll see.
We'll see. Dom and Auie looking really relaxed over there. They must be feeling very comfortable at this point.
Yeah, I think they know that they're up 2-0, so it's like even if we lose this one, we got 2 other chances. So I think just kind of having that pressure off of them a little bit, it definitely is an advantage. I mean, how was it for you guys yesterday? You said you were down against them 2-0. And you guys came back and won the next 3.
Yeah, we lost we did a similar thing to what Indonesia did. When we first played the Philippines, we lost our 2 and 4 seed games in full play. So we moved our 5 seed up to 2, and then moved our 2 down to 4 and our 4 down to 5. So our 1 and 2 played first, and unfortunately Tom and I, as the 1 seed, lost in 3 sets. Had a comfortable first set, and then just kind of died from there, and Andre and Mark just went crazy.
When those guys get going, I mean,
it's insane.
They're a typhoon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
But then we had our 3 seed play their 3 seed, and it was a comfortable match for them.
Yeah.
And then our 2 seed was playing their 4 seed, which was also pretty comfortable. And then it came down to our 4 seed against their 5 seed, with the sun going down and everyone around the net. It was crazy intense.
Yeah, and that went to deuce, I believe. As well.
The first set went really, really close, and then in the second set it was a 10-all, and then our boys just kind of 1 break at a time just started to pull away a little bit, brought it back.
Yeah, and I know Vic was on that one. He's now sitting out with an injury, so hopefully that didn't affect him too much yesterday, but he's clearly sitting out today, so that might have been part of it as well. But they're going to miss him here, although Auie's stepping up big time. I mean, we started off the game, he hit 3 aces in a row.
Yeah, that's right. What a way to come in, though.
I think that's part of it, is this Indonesian team, they haven't seen him, right? So they don't know, do we respect his left a lot? How much do we need to cheat over? And he proved pretty quickly, you need to respect it, because he can ace you for sure.
Yeah. And they did adjust quite well. After those first 3 aces, Auie only got 1 more throughout the set. So they adjusted really well, made sure to watch his right, and just kind of dared him to hit a left-handed serve.
Yeah.
Which it didn't look like he was able to do. But who knows, maybe he'll pull that out in game 2. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so we have an injury timeout, so it looks like Ijen is getting his leg checked out. Hopefully he's okay, but we will take a short break, and then we will come back with some updates after. So, all right.